Imagine you know you could earn more, save more, and be more, yet something invisible keeps you from acting. That invisible thing is your self-image. Today I will show the exact mental rules that block money, where those rules come from, and one daily practice that can shift outcomes. 2 questions to hold on to. Where did that self-image form, and can a short daily routine actually change your bank balance? Stick with me and you will get clear answers, a simple 30-day plan, and a new way to see yourself that supports wealth instead of blocking it. We all run scripts about money that feel like facts. I wasn't born with them, I learned them, they became automatic. Some scripts say money is scarce, others say rich people are greedy, or that success requires luck. These ideas live in your identity. You don't just think them, you act them out. That matters because identity governs behavior more than goals do. If you see yourself as a saver, you will choose differently than someone who sees themselves as a spender. The trick is to notice these scripts, name them, and test them. Ask, which belief is guiding that choice right now? Say it out loud. Naming weakens the myth. Then question it with a tiny experiment. The goal here is simple. Stop assuming these stories are true. They are habits of thought you can change, not fixed facts about who you are or what you deserve. Identity shapes small everyday choices that add up. Picture this. You walk past a cafe, see a new pastry, think I deserve it after a long week and buy it. That tiny buy is a story. I am someone who treats themselves. Repeat that for months and you have a spending identity. This is the everyday spending moment that teaches us how identity and money interact. The purchase wasn't about hunger. It was about confirming who you believe you are. If your self-image tells you luxury equals worth, you will spend to prove worth. If it tells you frugality equals virtue, you may underinvest in yourself. Both extremes can block wealth. So the practical move is to notice the story before you swipe. Pause, label the identity cue, and choose deliberately. Over time, those pauses become new habits and the identity shifts to match your intentional choices, not the automatic scripts you inherited. Social comparison rewires what we want and how we see ourselves. Your reference group sets a baseline. If your circle buys designer bags, your idea of normal shifts up. If your peers brag about frugality, your identity bends the other way. Where did your self-image arise from? Family rules, social class, or media? This answers the open loop we set earlier. Most self-images are products of early social mirrors. That means they can be changed by choosing different mirrors. Deliberately curate who you watch and whose stories you accept. Use reference points as tools, not masters. Behavioral research shows people adapt quickly to new norms when exposed regularly. So create a new environment. Follow creators who model the financial behaviors you want. Spend time with people who make decisions you admire. Over weeks, you will start to internalize their norms, and your self-image will nudge toward that new standard. Several cognitive biases act like a wealth break. Loss aversion makes you avoid investing after a small drop. Confirmation bias finds evidence that you are not meant for more. Scarcity framing makes short-term decisions feel urgent even when they are costly. The first step is detection. Spot the bias in action. The second is counteraction. Design defaults to bypass it. For example, automate savings to avoid loss aversion decisions each month. Run a belief audit. Write down 3 times a bias cost you money. Then invert each belief and run a small experiment. If you thought, I can afford to invest, try moving $10 to a low-risk fund and watch how it feels after 2 months. Small experiments chip away at bias. They produce evidence that rewrites your internal story. Biases are not fate. They are levers you can change with structure and tiny tests. Identity matters in work as much as in spending. Imagine a mid-level manager offered a promotion but thinking, I can't lead, I don't belong. That career moment defines many financial ceilings. This is the workplace identity story. If you believe you are not leadership material, you will underprepare, underprice yourself, or turn down growth. To shift this, practice acting as the person you want to be in small ways. Volunteer to lead one meeting. Speak up with a prepared idea. Each micro success rewrites the narrative. I once worked with someone who faked confidence in a single presentation. The audience loved it. That feedback loop changed how they saw themselves. And 6 months later, they had a higher salary and new responsibilities. Identity is performative. Do the practice, collect evidence, update the story. Over time, your role changes because you changed who you believed you were at work. Here are practical techniques that change identity and money habits. First, identity-based habits. Say I am a deliberate investor before each financial choice. Second, implementation intentions. Write, if-then plans. Like if I get a bonus, then 50% goes to investments. Third, environment design. Hide impulse. Buy apps and make savings one click. Fourth, micro behavior experiments. Try small, measurable tests for 2 weeks. Fifth, habit stacking. Attach a new habit to a stable routine, like reviewing finances after morning coffee. Sixth, social calibration. Spend time with people who model the level you want. These are not vague affirmations. They are structured behaviors that create evidence for a new self-image. Try one technique for 21 days and monitor feelings and outcomes. Track both money and identity shifts. This is preparation for the visualization and goal practice next. Keep a small notebook to record micro wins and frustrations. Now we close the second open loop. Can a short daily routine change your bank balance? Yes, when it changes your identity and behavior. Visualization is a tool that orients choices. Spend 3 minutes each morning imagining a specific future where you act differently. You negotiate, you save, you invest. Then choose one concrete goal for the day that aligns with that image. Example 30. Day plan. Week 1. Automate one savings transfer and write your money story daily. Week 2. Run 2 micro experiments like a small investment and a negotiation. Week 3. Increase contribution or expand the risk a little. Week 4. Review results and adjust identity statements. Track progress with simple metrics, not vague hopes. The compound effect of aligned action and a shifted self-image is surprisingly large. Visualization without action is fantasy. Visualization with tiny daily behavior becomes a lever for change. If this changed the way you think about money, try the 30-day plan and note one identity shift. If you want monthly breakdowns of these steps, subscribe for deeper routines. No hype, just practical psychology for money. You learn that self-perception shapes small choices which become financial outcomes. You saw where identity comes from, how social mirrors distort it, and which biases keep you small. You received concrete tools, identity habits, implementation intentions, micro experiments, and a 30-day visualization plan. Change is incremental. Start with naming one limiting belief, then run one tiny test. Over time, that creates evidence and a new self-image that supports wealth. This is how behavior beats willpower.